Hmm. Oh, that's how you go live. Okay. What's up, guys? Everything's sorted. What to do, what to do. Grab a call to arms. Wait for the server to accept it. Contract. He can defend occupants. And share it with my alt. So that he doesn't get crime stat for being with me. Hey, Corpse 07s, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give me 1 second. Alt tabbed over to the alt. I guess I can share that. Does that? No, that's the one. And if it'll accept my locking of my mouse, this will go a lot smoother. It accepted it while it was off screen. Like, stop. Yeah. Whatever I did, it didn't like. This is why nobody multi-boxes. Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. Scroll back. There we go. I was locked in shadow, but unlocked in barrier, so it's bouncing over to my other computer. Too many choices. And then for him, he shouldn't be in combat, but let's get call to arms anyway. Just in case. Yeah. Meanwhile, back over on my main, let's go defend some occupants. And engine's on. I spawned in this ship, so it's like you didn't miss much. Because I mean, who goes to a landing pad to log off? That's weird. What's going on, A Corpse? How you been? Everything good? And to partake of the yellow number 5 tonight. Delicious. Cable on. Do a bunker mission, collect some guns and stuff, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll do some salvage towards the end of the night. I don't know. Let's bring that back to the foreground. And since this is a defend, I should be able to get right up close to it. Go for a nice, relaxing bunker mission. I just realized how low my altitude got. 3K is pretty low. One K. That, no. Thought there was a ship out there. Good enough.
Engines offline.
Oh, sorry. Move that further away from the mic. Go get ready for combat. Choices. Hunter, what's up, brother? 07's welcome. Just about to go do a bunker mission. I was just getting kitted out for it. I think I'll just take a P4AR. Everybody loves the FS9, and might as well take one of those. Alright, I think I'm ready for war. About to go do a bunker mission's all. Nothing too spectacular. Taking a break from salvaging because it's fun, but it's also monotonous. the 2 SCU since we're parked outside. Slid further than I thought it would. Now where did it slide to? Ah. Let's go summon the elevator before I throw that thing down there. I feel like at some point the elevator just kind of pops into existence. Like it's there already, it's just not up. Or, no, not down, but just like not physically here. And that we're just really waiting on it to render in. Or it's completely borked. One of the two. I was trying to see if it was physically there. Did you try turning it off and back on again? Of course, that's the first thing you always try. Trying to see if, like... Nope. It is not physically there. It's supposed to be here. It's just not here. Oh, elevator called? I think this is going to end up being a borked mission. Son of a bitch. It's like ready for war in here, and now I can't go in there. It's a damn shame. Jiggle the button. Jiggle, jiggle. Like this? Is there a particular, like, pattern of jiggle? Should I do it, like, clockwise, counterclockwise, vertical, maybe a little horizontal? I don't know. You tell me. What's the best jiggle ratio for a button? Bender, what's up, man? 07's welcome. I was trying to do a mission, but the mission said no. So I guess since mission borked, we'll move on. Be sure to jump up and down in your chair, too. Nah, not worth it. They made these boxes a lot more slippery at some point. They used to, like, just land and stick, and now they, like, slide a lot. This 2 SCU box back in its little home over here. What is that? Why are you down there? You do not belong there. Yeah. How much is in that one? 80%? Definitely doesn't belong on the floor in my garage. Who did that? Nothing special. Oh sevens, welcome. What's going on, man? I was trying to do a bunker mission, but the elevator did not want to cooperate. My toy's away. I'll be back later. I have more toys on the other side, too. Because everybody should have, like, a full stockpile of guns. It's just necessary. I don't know why, but it's totally necessary. But find some other mission to do, then. Freedom devices. Damn right. Get off the elevator. Oh, might as well go drink something while I'm here. And put that bottle back where it belongs. No, I said to drop the bottle. Where did it go? Stick to the one I can actually see. How many bottles of water I've drunk? Very disappointing to not be able to do that mission.
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
Get out of here. What to do now? What do I feel like doing? No. Go untrack that since it's pretty much toast. Oh, and make sure my ship's not going back down. Yeah, we're good. Might just go back to salvaging since at least that mechanic works, you know. For the most part. Let's call it 80%. Oh wow, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome back to streaming. Thank you. Thank you. I've been kind of on and off, like not consistent, so just like to hang out and, you know, go live once in a while, but no set schedule, no like real commitment on my part, so I'll be here when I can. Research scan help. And then transport and deploy the scan probe at Microtech. Pass. That is the way. It is, to me, the best way right now. It's the way that life allows me at the moment. Yeah, not interested in most of these missions that I'm seeing up. What? What do people want at 7:30 at night? Oh. What do bots want at 7:30 at night? Jeez. Exact same way there. Yeah, it's it's when you can. It's not if it destroys your life, why stream? Like I want to stream to have fun, not stream to like I gave up on the idea of streaming as a career and think of it just more as a hobby now, and it's made my life significantly better. So I'm good with where I'm at. We are texting about your car's extended warranty. No! No, 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 no. My car does not need an extended warranty. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up and go do salvaging. So let's go someplace and I'll go claim my salvage ship. And for that, I think we're gonna go to like Arc L3 maybe? We actually happen to be kind of close here, but the Carrack will get there faster, so we'll take the Carrack to Arc L3, we'll spawn the... No, it's gonna be stored here. So I kinda want to get it from here. Shit. Yeah, we'll get it from here. Even though it's a pain in the ass to run in here. Better out. Could you show me the rest of like Microtech? There we go. Where is there? Would you maybe let me click on you? You know what? I don't need a route to go to New Babbage. I don't. I give up. Travin, what's up, man? Welcome. I've always viewed streaming as a hobby akin to hanging out at the bar and talking about something in common. That's the more enjoyable way to stream, to be honest. Dove chocolates taste way better than their soap. Oh my god. It's probably true. That's calliope. Now rotate this way. What the hell is it? I will find this thing in the sky. There it is. Very disappointing about that mission, though.
Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now off.
Now, NB is where? There it is. I don't know how people stream full time and can live. I don't know how people who stream full time successfully can mentally stream full time, if that makes sense. Like it seems like it would just be mind numbing after, I enjoy, like, if I didn't have to work 40 hours a week, I would probably want to stream maybe 15 to 20 hours a week. I don't know how people do it for like a full 40 every week plus. And there's some that do even more. I don't know how you can do it. No, one guy that streams full time and he takes one day off a week from streaming. That day he makes YouTube videos. God bless him. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Even if that was my career, I don't think I could do it. Where is the spot? Where's the stupid red light? Are they like right below me? Oh, big deal. You radar lock. Back when I streamed, I was like 10 hours a week max. Yeah. Yeah. See, I could do 10. I could probably push myself and do 15. But I think more than that, it's just it's really not just playing games. It's like it is a mental I don't want to say stress because it's not. It's relaxing, but it's um your brain's engaged full time while you're live. So like I wouldn't want to do any job that requires me to never just sit back and do nothing for like, 15 minutes here and there. I hear you occasionally stream, but gaming has to be an escape, not a job. Bingo. That's exactly what I'm saying, Darth Tux. Exactly on the point. It needs to be an escape. I could absolutely do it part time. I could not do it full time. Even and like I said, that's even if it wasn't like the financial issue behind me having a real job. Not that streaming isn't a real job, but you know what I mean, an IRL job, not a real job, an in real life job. It's easier when you have a fun chat to interact with. I do. I've always had a fun chat to interact with. It's just I don't think I could do it. The pro circuit is demanding. There you go. That I agree with. Not that I would know. I've never been what you would call pro. One day a week, but that's always 2 to 3 hours, and it's late. Streamer life is always late. It's one of the reasons I don't do schedules. I'll go live when I'm ready to hit the go live. And just beers and fly spaceships. It works. Nice. See, I'm not into beer that much, or drinking in general. Okay, that's the commons. Let's go this way. I don't want to have to get on stupid trains. Listing lazily to the left. This guy's no some. It's true. Always list a little lazily to the left. It's the best way to fly, man. There you go. Little more left listing. I've never claimed to be a professional pilot. Don't worry, I never will. If they put parachutes in the game, I could already be down there. But no. Gotta land to get out of my ship. Somebody still has a radar lock on me. As long as you don't crash into anything, you're all good. Me? Crash? No. Not my style. I know some people who made a style out of that, but that's not my style. There are often explosions around me, but there are rarely crashes.
Landing gear deployed.
Made a style out of chasing people with grenades. That's not the point. That still does not require crashing.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Engines offline.
Alright. Go reship. Well, first, I think I do want to grab my multi-tool because I'm gonna want that. Then we'll get off the ship. Crashing is immersive gameplay? No. No. I signed up for Space Simulator, not Immersion Simulator. I want to take a pistol with me too. See, this is immersion. Getting your stuff out of storage when you want to do things. Oh, I can't take my pistol, can I? That's some bullshit. Can't take my pistol because of Armistice. Whatever. At least I got the multi-tool. That's all that really matters where we're going anyway. Deploy the keg. I don't have a keg to deploy. Hi, Carrick. I'll see you in the Halo. Open. I hate elevators in real life too, just for the record.
Be sure to explore all the Travis offer, whether it's the Lady Museum of award-winning gardens, the City of Tomorrow,
And Scuba Steve, no.
Welcome.
Do not
to
ban the
Airsoft
Scuba
Vehicle
Steve.
Retrieval System.
Drake Vulture.
Vehicle selected.
Yes, please.
Stand by.
My
Your
program
vehicle has
Not
been
right
delivered
now,
to the
anyway.
following
Maybe
location.
later.
cutting-edge technology.
I'm negotiable.
Creative innovation.
Please visit us
Means
again.
innovative creativity. Tired of travel? Why not rest?
Did he? Okay, just, call your bae and let her know. Hmm. Now you got problems. Wow. Oh, I should probably refuel some quantum while I'm here.
Your systems are online.
We are going to burn quite a bit of quantum fuel.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Thank you.
Let's
And
see.
please visit again.
Let's go to her L4 first. Oh my god, you guys with the lyrics. Wow. You like asked me to name one of her songs without having seen that. I couldn't have done it. I don't know any lyrics besides Shake It Off. Don't lie. Don't lie. Come on. Come on. We know better.
Quantum drive is now off.
Why am I getting radar locked?
Quantum drive is now on.
While that's happening, deal with the other issues. Yeah, you might have a contender to your throne there, Major Static. Yeah, that might have been a little close. Might have been a little close on that takeoff. Keep forgetting that if I don't hit Z and I Alt Tab out of it, no skills. No, that should have been one sentence. No skills. That would have been accurate. What the hell is the marker I want? Oh, it's that. Oh, I got no SC skills. Me neither. Why do you think I'm going to do salvaging? Because I have no skills for doing missions. Yeah, it did damage the tail end of the ship quite a bit. Okay. Well, that thing's moving. We can go back to this thing. Oh, this is actually a good spot for what I want to do.
Is now off.
I want to turn and aim for crew L5. I wasn't actually heading to her L4. Can't go throw grenades in the bunker missions. Yeah, sucks. Sucks that I can't go throw grenades in the bunker missions. Also, they still suck in Star Marine, which really pisses me off.
Quantum drive is now on.
They were fine in the early days. And then somebody went and fucked it all up. I know, right? Yeah, I can't believe some asshole fucked that all up. It's terrible. Like, why would they do that? Of course, Scuba Steve. Of course it was him. Totally in. I think right around here would be good. My target area right here.
Weapon fuel is at 75%. Quantum drive is now off.
Welcome to the Air and Halo. Yeah. Now, we're going to take a moment. Relook. Come over here. Watch my mouse. And this one. And now we'll drop out a quantum on this guy. Come on, devil, quit running from me. I only want a hug. Boom. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Hide from the abuse. How's that working out for you? Do you feel you have successfully evaded any abuse? Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll have to work on that. Okay. Now we can come back to my main and begin the hunt. So, tab, V, what have we got? 1700, 1700. A 12K? What the hell is 12K? Gotta be a ship of some type, but what type? Or maybe it's just multiple of something else. 10K. That should be something, right? 12K. Oh no. You don't use those numbers in this channel. not targetable, so I don't think it's a ship. Got to be scrap. Oh, it's a ton of scrap. Look at all the scrap. This is perfect. This is what you want. It's like two scrap fields slapped together. It's perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better find. Chris Roberts wants better performance to play Star Citizen, so he kicks everyone else off the servers. That would make sense. That was my ship. It's kind of odd how scrap is worth more than ships. I guess. I mean, I think they did that to temper the people who would spawn a ship just to mess with it. You know what I mean? Or to scrap it. You know, so this way they don't spawn a ship, scrap it, claim it. You know, so if it's like this, you're more inclined to want to find these than you are to try and like game the system.
Engines offline.
All right, we're here. Let's get to work. Oh, no, this. I want more junk faster, so we'll use the abrades. And I think it's glitched and didn't show it. There we go. That looks right. See, this is such relaxing gameplay. Nothing like the fast-paced nonsense I would have had to have dealt with in a bunker. I can't take relaxing gameplay. Go kill something. I am. I'm killing this scrap. That's what I'm doing. I'm killing this scrap dead. I mean, what's the real difference? Me pointing a laser at a piece of scrap or me pointing a laser at some dude's head? It's the same thing. It's all pixels. It's fine. It's perfectly normal. Can you barrel roll while killing the scrap? Can I? I could probably do a roll, like just a generic roll, like this. That actually seems somewhat effective. As odd as it is, I feel like this is quite effective. I only have to like make these little micro movements with them. What happens if someone's head gets in the way of the beams asking for a friend? I don't know. Bring your head over here. We'll find out. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that because that's going to irritate a lot of people, I'm sure. But it was kind of effective. I will? Okay, I look forward to it. Come on, fill this can. There we go.
Engines offline.
Oh, science! Everything I do is for science. Go move boxes. No, not back up the ladder. Stupid ladders. Oh, look, I've got busted spots on my cargo grid. Great. And we can put one up there. I hope they fix this bug in the 3.18.1 patch where sometimes spots can't be used. Like the one under that box cannot be used. The one in this corner can't be used. That can be used. So, like, there should be two boxes here that just aren't. I mean, 99 minutes to relearn how to play. Yeah. While you're at it, figure it out for me so I can learn how to play. Can't wait for the new tractor beams though. I really want the saddlebag thing to work because that would really make the mechanic. I don't. It'll be nice to be able to like remove and reattach parts with the tractors, but ideally, I'd like to see the saddlebags be a thing because that would make mining a much more enjoyable experience. What? What now? Another bot. Such casual gameplay. I love it. This does feel like it's the ultra low risk way to make money, and I think it's good for SC to have something like this for people who don't want to always be in combat. Come out to the Halo, find a nice peaceful spot, start scrapping. What you drawing? The only thing worth drawing. Penises. What else would one draw, Ricky? Also, 07's welcome. Time to go play Box Shuffler again. The meaning of happiness. It is. Alright, what spot can I use over there? That one. Okay, good. And the one above it? Yep. Cool. I have at least 2 broken spots. What? No, he didn't. He just has the quantum open. They really need to put better lights on these things. They're like nearly useless.
Engines online. Engines offline.
And back down to the cargo hold. Because conveyor belts in 2953 are not a thing. I'm just saying. Okay, so I have 3 dead spots. Out here making that money. Two boxes at a time. That didn't feel like the blade. That's the blade. It randomly switches back to cinch, but it doesn't display it, but it does the narrower beam. I think I'm happy with 22%. 21. I think it's time to move on to a different piece of scrap.
Engines online.
You can go that way. Why do servers crash? Physicalized spinning of scrap metal. That's my answer. Oh, gimbal's off.
Engines offline.
Hard.
Engines offline.
It's going to be time to empty this cargo hold before much longer. Can I get an invite? I want to try the head and the beam thingy. Yeah, hang on. Give me a minute. Let me move these boxes up. 1 sec. There's the button. There you go. Indeed. And I'm out here in space where, like, there should be no crime stats for it, because there is no comma ray anywhere near here. Alright, 1, 2, 3 more boxes, and then it's time to unload. This is a good question, though. When are you going to explode? I don't know. When Christ Roberts decides that it's my time, it's my time, you know? What do you do? Still doesn't feel like a braid. Whatever. It'll do. Hey, somebody's QTing to me. I think I'm going to go immediately move this one because it's the last one I have to move. The next two will stay where they land. The one will stay in the chamber and the other one will stay on the pad. There we go. Yeah, go move that one, and then the two after it don't get moved until I'm ready to unload. What the fuck? Do I not have a helmet on? I do not have a helmet on. Wow. That was fun. What the shit was that? Oh. Oh. For no apparent reason, fall through the ship. There we go. Those are the wider beams. All right, there's one. One more to go. Hey, you made it here? Can I leave these on while I go do my thing? No. Can't leave cargo beams on when you're not in the seat. Do me a favor, don't park behind me. I've not played 318 yet, been sick, and I heard about all the issues on release. Anyway, one question. Can you buy the Vulture in-game? I believe the answer to that is no. I believe it's a pledge exclusive for the foreseeable patch. So in theory, 319 it should be in the game. Right? Like that's the usual cycle. They have one cycle where the newly added ship is only available for real money, and then the next cycle it becomes available in game. Fair enough. I suspected that would be the case. Yeah, I think that's the pretty standard way they do it. Did you say I need a new ship? I did, Travin. I did. And Major Static, are you almost here? Like, as in, like, over here? Oh, there you are. You should line up on the scrap in front of me. The Scorpius available in game stores. I don't know. I would imagine it is, but I've not tried to buy. I don't do a lot of in-game ship buying because I'm stupid and have no fiscal responsibility. Um, so I oftentimes don't try to buy in-game. But I believe that the regular Scorpius should be, and the Antares should not be. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I think you're too close. Get over by the piece of scrap in front of me. There you go. Does not appear to do anything. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, no, I can't zoom in and still have control. Let me try the narrower beam. Nope, nothing. You think you're smoking? No. Whoa. Uh, Same, but I forced myself to stop buying everything via pledge, so I can aim for stuff to unlocking it. That's a good choice. That's a really good choice. That email from Sig the other week about becoming concierge, and a tear formed in my eye. It's a curse and a blessing in all reality. It's both a good thing and a bad thing because I don't know. It's just it's one of those things of I'm like I don't want to be a Praetorian, but here I am a Praetorian. You know, it's like this is not what I expected. Where did he go? No, not that. Ah, there. Let's see. Um, Move this in a little closer. Legatus problems. I am not a legatus. I am proud to say that too. I'm proud that I am not a legatus. It took a lot of self control and restraint for me not to be legatus, but I am not legatus. Oops. Didn't mean to fly by so fast. Stop, ship. Turn that down a little bit. It was way too high. But if an awesome Warbond sale happens, yep. Okay. What's dangerous is my company I work for. Give me $300 annual gaming budget. I can spend money on any video game I want. So if I have any leftover budget at the end of the year, I'll be going shopping in SC. I think that's cool, man. That's a cool place to work. But if an awesome Warbond sale happens, or Fleet Week, which is coming up in May, it will be burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm excited for Fleet Week, but not as much as a lot of people would think. Um, I will be excited for any like non-combat ships, which don't usually come in at Fleet Week. Fleet Week's usually a focus on the combat ships. And I'll be honest with you, I could care less about combat ships. I'm glad that they exist, but they're not something that I'm like super interested in. No, 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 don't do that. Bad timing for it to do that. Ah, shit. Is it doing that thing where I get close and it considers it a bump? Or did my ship actually get bumped? It did. Hold on. I gotta tab back over here. Let's do the mixed view so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Engines online.
Engines on, stop. I like combat, but I like to chill and go mining and exploring now and then. I like FPS combat. I'm not so much into ship combat, so it's like I'm glad it's there because I see the value in it, but it's just not my fun, you know. They open up the javelin last year. Yeah, they do that periodically. Let me just park off the bow of this thing. And I need to nose down just a little bit. Right there. Stop shooting things. That should be good. I recently melted down the ion for the MSR and I really like it. Cool, man, cool. MSR is not my style, really. I don't hate the ship, but it's just not... I don't know, it didn't appeal to me like it did to everybody else. Not have much experience with multi-crew combat. I think when engineering stuff is ready, multi-crew will be a lot more fun. I agree with that. Interesting for those not flying the ship, that is. Yeah. I can't help it, the scrap was looking at me. Don't shoot my scrap! That's my salvage! What the hell? Stop. They need to fix EVA again. Oh no, it hit the ship! No, it's too close. We can fix this, it's fine. It's totally fine. I got this. This is fixable. I should have opened the door on that one first. Where's my inner pilot seat thing? Where would we be without these tractor beams? I think I got it. I think I clicked it. Yes. Got it. Ship is being weird. All ships are weird. What would be cool is if they release like mother salvage ship where you could have like 2 to 3 vultures dock with the mothership. But we don't really need to dock. And that's what I was about to show before my ship freaked out. I was about to actually do that. So like this, and then a little like this, and then a little this, and up. Is that basically Spider-Man in Space Simulator? Yeah, the tractor beam absolutely is. That is exactly what it is. There we go, ramp to ramp. I'll leave the engines on so it can come to a stop if it needs to. Yeah, the tractor beam in space works very much like Spider-Man. Look at this. Let's get over there. I should probably go heal before I get too far into this process. Probably not a terrible idea. After my little no helmet EVA excursion earlier. Yeah, but they could automate like salvage cargo transfer. I don't think they have any intent of automating any transfer. I don't see that being a thing. As fun as it sounds, I think they want this to be the you have to manually move thing experience. At least that's my understanding. Of course, I don't work for CIG, so what do I know? There we go, all healed up. Might as well visit the galley and top off on liquids while I'm here. Oh, don't grab it. I don't want to grab it. I want to leave it. Yes, that stays there. Open. I agree, but I still think that's their intent, is to have it be a manual process. You might be able to do more than one box at a time with like a ship tractor or the dedicated tractor thing they've been bragging about, but I don't think they'll make that like an automated process at any point. Yep, all topped off. Leave the bottle for my alt if he gets thirsty, because he's really thirsty already. Do I still have... Oh yeah, I'm still in the mixed view. Let me go back to this. Fully... I think people have done it already, though. Like, that's my understanding. Put my helmet back on. And it's not terrible. I mean, it really is just doing this. Also, the garage does not have a cargo grid. Just for the record. I see an airwolf floating around out there. That's not so bad. Perhaps automated was the wrong word. Maybe like mass transit or mass trolleys or something. Yeah, I could see them doing something along those lines. I don't know how close to that it would be, but I get what you're saying. Not like entirely magic move all button, but a way to expedite the cargo going from one to the other. Because I'm going to be honest, this isn't a tedious process. It's not terrible, but it is a little bit tedious. think for smaller ships that's fine, but I hope the bigger ships have trolley. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But then I would think the bigger ships wouldn't be dropping one SCU boxes. Now, I always thought it was weird that, you know, the Reclaimer does one SCU boxes. I figured the play there would have been the same type of mechanic, but have it dropping the 2 SCU boxes. See, that's a 2 SCU right over there in the corner. This is 2 SCU. And I don't see any reason you couldn't make a machine that just spits those out instead of these. And I think that would be the play to give you faster transfer of bulk cargo. You know, and of course, I think there's a 36 SCU box too that would be the same logic, right? I guess they'd probably eventually have multi-SCU containers like the ones in the event from a while back on Orson. Yeah, yeah, so there's supposed to be a 36 SCU. That's the... if you look at the Argo Raft, the boxes it's supposed to carry are the 36 SCU boxes. So I have on my ship a 1 SCU in the Cyclone. So that's a 1 SCU box in there. And this is just a random storage box. This isn't like a specific commodity. I use it for when I'm running bunker missions. And then I keep the 2 SCU over here in the corner in case I actually land near the mission. How do you blow up your own ship again? Backspace, but don't do it next to my ship. Yeah, I enjoy the physicalized cargo thing. I like being able to like move boxes around and do all that stuff. So many ways to answer that question. I think the backspace one is the answer he was asking for, but I could be wrong. I mean, you could slam it at full throttle, no shields, right into an asteroid. That could work. Probably would work. I just saw an explosion that was entirely too close for comfort. Yep, me too. I'm just gonna try and pretend I didn't see it for a second. I see a very bouncy airwolf on my screen. There you go, free scrap. Probably not, because I think it has to be in soft death, not actual like blowed up death. Airstrike Ivanov, it's going well, sir. How about yourself? I'm unloading my vulture into my carrick so that I can get back to salvaging, because there's like 10 chunks of scrap here. I think you can salvage blown up ships. I'm not sure if it has to be soft death or if like actual death will count for a salvageable ship. One more. An Avenger blew up and only the cockpit remained. I thought he was salvaging the cockpit section. Maybe. I could be wrong. I genuinely am not certain on this one. Get me on board. I do sometimes hate the EVA mechanics. Last box. And let's go organize while we're at it. Looks scrappable to you? Okay, maybe it is. I stand corrected then. I haven't actually tried on a ship that was blown up while I was around. Let's take the cargo elevator down and see what we got. Look, a whole bunch of 1SCU boxes. One. Two. Three. Stop. 4. 5. 6. 7. 'I think it'd be really cool if for stuff like that, where you have different sections of a ship that you could stitch them back together, like rebuilding a car. Maybe one day, maybe with like the Crucible, that would be cool. That'd be a cool use case for a Crucible too, to give it something beyond just like minor repairs. Have to be parts of the same ship, of course, but could be different paints, etc. Like a Franken ship. Oh my god. Does cargo only count if it's in the hold, or can you have it free floating? If you want to sell it, it needs to be on the grid. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's the way everybody's explained it to me. I have not tried off-grid selling. I think you can bring it there off-grid, and then you have to put it on-grid to sell. There you go. Nice and neatly stacked. So a free trade ship, basically. Lol. Go top off this character real quick, and then I'll top off my alt, and then we'll get back to work. Time to for science the hell out of that, then take a box off grid before you sell. I will. Absolutely. It's going to be a while before I go to sell, because, you know, I don't need to go back. I've got tons of space. And the only reason I will go back to sell tonight is because if they launch this patch in the white pits, I don't want to deal with that. It's already annoying enough that when there's a wipe, even if it's a partial wipe, I have to like spend an hour getting my character set back up the way I like it, with like food and drink and ground vehicles and a C8R, and it's just, I guess I'll be storing that because it doesn't want me to put it down. Take an 890 jump, fill it with cargo, salvage, and see if it works. No. No. That would require me to own an 890 jump. Build the engineering, crew quarters, hot tub, etc. God, if that worked, do you know how much free space is on this Carrack? Like, just think. Fill the galley, fill the captain's quarters, right? Plenty of room in here. Plenty of room in there. Plenty of room in here. Tons of space. It won't take long. It'll take forever. The crew rec room, not to mention the actual like crew bathroom, crew quarters. Yeah, plenty of space in the crew bathroom. Plenty of space in the crew quarters. You'd be here like for days. Plenty of space in the showers. Just filling things. Yeah, I don't think the server would be up for that. And that's just this deck. There's also these hallways along the side. You filled all this. There's the med bay. I mean, there's just so much space on these ships. It's ridiculous. The med bay's massive. Plus, you got the storage room and the side office. Yeah, there's just so much space. The danger of it being pirated. I don't really feel like there's any danger of me being pirated by anybody except Major Static right now. I feel like where we are, the odds of somebody stumbling across this is just like non-existent. I'm not mean. I never said you were mean. I was saying the odds of anybody else like happening about where we are, because this is not directly between any two celestials. It is a random spot in the halo. So I would say getting here accidentally, or even like trying to find the exact spot, it's not impossible, but it's not likely. So long, Carrick. I don't see the point of it. They'd only really work for points between well-traveled paths. I feel most people who are hauling cargo are smart enough not to do that. So, in theory, right, and this is all theoretical, in theory, Quanta should make it more likely that you would run into a random hauler. So if I went in between two major trade lanes and threw up a mantis bubble or whatever they're calling it, something should eventually pass through there. Now, there should also be a statistical probability that one of those haulers that I might randomly stop has some protection with it. So I can see them adding mechanics that make it viable that don't necessarily involve other players. Look at this guy. Are you okay out there, sir? Sir? I was curious how much salvage you get from salvaging a person. We just for science that. It does nothing. Nothing. Let's see what's here and salvageable.
Engines offline.
I stand corrected. Totally salvageable. It doesn't give a lot though, so it's like almost not worth doing. The scrap I was salvaging goes a lot faster. Like a lot faster. So like you see I'm barely at 0.03 SCU. This is not as efficient. And I think they did this intentionally. I think they said, we don't want people spawning ships just to blow them up. Yeah, I hope they add AI space traffic cargo haulers like the X series. It'll make the universe feel busier. Well, they're supposed to. When the game launches, whatever that means, it's supposed to be 90% AI to 10% players. That's the theorized numbers. Yeah, I'm not going to keep scrapping that. That's just going to be here forever. Oh, I got the stupid gimbals on. Why is my ship not turning? Can hit up this piece of scrap up here. That doesn't mean they'll actually achieve that. That's just, you know, the theoretical way it's supposed to go. Of course, that is assuming any of us believe there will be an official launch or live at some point. This is the side I want to be on. I have no idea what goes down in X series. Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome. Auto fart noises. Nice. Very nice. If you could just direct that to Major Static, he'll take the message. We kind of have a standing rule. If it's ticking, he takes the message. I don't know what to play. Play Star Citizen, man. What else? To be fair, when they release Pyro, I think it won't be too much longer because I feel once they add the second system, it'll be like 75% of the tech done at that point. I disagree entirely. I don't think we're anywhere close to 75% done until we see server meshing. Server meshing, at that point, I'd say we're maybe not 75, maybe like 70% done. I think that's a key core tech piece that we need. And I'll be honest with you, I'd rather not get Pyro until we have server meshing. There are people that feel the exact opposite, and I understand it, but I personally would wait for server meshing for any of that. Isn't that what Pez was? No. Pez is just persistence. Things don't disappear. I like the fact that I see a stream from you 1 year ago called RimWorld Live, continued chilling in Colony. I might have played RimWorld a year ago. That might have been a thing. I don't remember it, but it's highly likely that I was going through a RimWorld phase because I went through a few RimWorld phases and had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun in RimWorld. It's a good game, but I do feel like I reached an impasse where no matter what mod or whatever I added, it just didn't hit the same. I don't know how else to say it. I got burnt out on it, and I was like, okay, back to SC. SC and KSP are like my two favorites, and then I play other stuff for entertainment. Like I have a little bit of progress in Sons of the Forest, but I haven't streamed it. I've streamed it on Discord, not on Twitch and YouTube. What's up, Simply Masterful? How you doing, man? Sons of the Forest is fun. It is. It is. I've really been enjoying it. But I like building bases, so it gives me that, it scratches that itch of, hey, you can build a 5-story base if you want. I don't need the base that I've built to be the scale that it is, but I like base building, so what's not to love in Sons of the Forest? Uh-oh, hold on. Let me see what this is. Could be good or bad. Sorry, it's my wife. I had to make sure it wasn't anything urgent. That's what I do in Space Engineers too. Yes! I kept asking ChatGPT to make my Starship booster come back without me doing it in KOS. But it keeps getting it wrong. You can't count on ChatGPT. It's mixed results.
Engines offline.
Go move boxes around again. I've heard Kelvin. Yep, that's his name. He's a bit of an ass. That he's not an ass. He's just an idiot. But he's an idiot that will do menial tasks for you. So when he works, he's useful. You just send him out to get stuff, and he comes back with stuff. I hate having broken spots in my ship. I must. It's my life. I wouldn't trust ChatGPT. Eject. Eject. I have ensured that there's nothing there. Now eject. Oh, this is bad. There we go. That was definitely server lag. Idiot is an understatement. Yes, yes, he is quite unintelligent. Yeah, so you can't use the bottom spots. What games in multiplayer you got? That's a big list, but the main ones, like I said, would be Star Citizen, Sons of the Forest. That's the main newer-ish ones. Star Citizen really isn't new. I don't play a lot, but I have a like decent Steam library. It's just a matter of what I'm in the mood for, and usually comes back to SC. Here, I'll open my Steam library real quick in the background. No, not over there. Over here. Steam. Of course. I love sci-fi space games, Lou, so most of my stuff will be geared towards that. So yeah, Stationeers. That's one of my favorite multiplayer games to like really make you learn who your friends are, because when you have to like share bases and supplies and resources, it gets a little weird. Yeah, of course. I haven't played it in months. But yeah, I have Astroneer. I think I'm about to give up on this place. What if we both played? At some point, sure. It's definitely not going to be tonight, though, I can tell you that. But yeah, I'm down to play it at some point. My problem is I have a very unpredictable schedule, so it's very hard for me to coordinate anything. It's a real nightmare. Got Discord? Yeah, jump on. drdrones.net/Discord will get you there. That should work, in theory. There's a game I love the concept of. Oh, I loved Hellion Neo. Hellion had my heart for months. But it got canceled, but had such a good concept. It was an amazing concept. Need a link? drdrones.net/Discord. If somebody wants to type that in YouTube, I would appreciate it. But yeah, that's it. drdrones.net/Discord. I'm not a fancy trying to be like, have all the bots and everything perfect and, you know. I'm moving on from this scrap piece just because it seems like it's at an odd angle. So I'm not really getting the level of scrap I would want from it. And even the backside of it looks like half-eaten. Having things working is not how things run over here. Bingo! I thought they got quite far. Atmospherics worked, if I recall, along with FTL. Yes, they did. They had a really good atmosphere system. I liked the original FTL in Hellion. It would literally take you 2-3 hours to go from one far end of the system to the other, and I was fine with it because you could do stuff while you were in transit. So, you know, you could haul your life support module behind you, enter FTL, suicide, wake up in your life support module, and work on small chunks of your base at one time. I'm joining. Cool. Um, but yeah, we'll set something up and do Astroneers someday, Lou. I don't know when, because like I said, my schedule is very unpredictable. I do it kind of based on my wife's work schedule. I'm a Monday to Friday 7 to like 6 kind of guy, but she has closing nights and opening nights, and if she's off at night, I don't stream. I'd rather spend time with my family. Um, but if she's closing, like she's closing tonight, she's working till 10:30, so it affords me the time to stream. That's why it's like not a set schedule, not a predictable thing for me.
Engines offline.
Am I really drifting with my engines off now? No, it stopped. Okay, good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, feel free. Do you play Star Citizen, Lou, or no? No, why not? I mean, granted, I'm doing the laziest possible thing in Star Citizen right now, but I don't know, I never heard of it until now. Really? If you're interested, drdrones.net/SC for Star Citizen. Give you a referral code, and if you do end up signing up, it's 5,000 AUEC or something like that for using a referral code, and a little bonus to me and point system. Um, but I would say if you're interested in it, set up an account. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, and wait for May, roughly May 20th, around there. There's what they call Fleet Week, and you'll be able to play for free for like a whole week, maybe longer. Sometimes they go 2 weeks. You know, see if you like it. If you like it, might be a new game in your list. If not, I get it. Not for everybody. Like I said, I'm doing lazy stuff, but there's first-person shooting, space combat. You can land on planets, all kinds of fun stuff to do. I'm just doing a generic, easy thing to do to make money right now. Great to kill a few hours with friends. You build buildings on your planet, like power mining, weapons, and so. What are we talking? Interplanetary enhanced editions. What you're talking about? If you like turn-based tactical strategy, I don't. I don't like turn-based anything. I get so annoyed with it. RimWorld was the exception. I fell in love with RimWorld for a few months, but I'm not too huge into that. What's your Discord name on? I don't see it on server. Oh, Dr. Drones hashtag 4242. RimWorld isn't. It is. I'm saying that's the exception. I fell in love with RimWorld, and I don't guess it's turn based. It's what's the term for that? Where it's not time based. Is it time based? RTS? Is that the technical genre? Real time strategy. Yeah, that's it. So I guess not. No. I guess I don't like turn based. That shows you right there. Yeah, it should be hashtag 4242 after the. Cool, thank you. I will accept it post stream. Okay, so we're full again. So let's go move boxes, because that's really the name of the game is box shuffling. Open. Oh, I didn't put it away this time. Good. Gonna drop a lurk for the rest of the night. It's 2 a.m. here, so I'm gonna have a cup of tea and chill before bed. Enjoy your tea, Neo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the lurk and the hangout and the conversation. Definitely. Stop falling. You still have to load up a ship and blow it up to get a box. If you want an empty 1 or 2 SCU box, yes. Yeah, that's currently the only way to get it. And the 1 and 2 SCU boxes don't actually snap to grid. Only commodity boxes snap to grid, which I find really weird. Really weird. Why wouldn't they make the generic boxes snap? My theory is the generic boxes aren't on point with the metric. That's my theory. Is that they're either like slightly too large. I don't think small would cause. Well, yeah, small would cause a stacking problem. So my theory is they weren't on metric, and they're gonna have to like redesign them a little to fit. And I'd say they look close, but even if they're like a few pixels off, that may affect their ability to snap. That's my theory. Otherwise, if there's no real reason, why wouldn't you have made those? Because other weird things show the highlight for snapping, but they don't snap. So like if you bring one of the carts from one of the stations or one of the medical beds from one of the stations onto a ship and put it in the cargo hold, it highlights like it wants to snap, but it doesn't actually snap in line. It's weird. I don't know what they, you know, did and didn't do with it. My cam's a bit low. That's because I'm sitting a bit low. Let's see. Hold on. Is that better? You don't want to see me anyway. You want to see the game. This is not about me. This is about a silly game. It's also on like a tracking thing, so like as I move around, it wants to track to a certain eye and shoulder level. So, yeah. It's about the attraction to the game. To get increased watch time, it's every YouTuber's goal. It's not my goal. I don't give a damn about watch time. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I'm multi-streaming everywhere, is so people can come chill, and I could care less what platform you use. You can be on Kick, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Doesn't matter to me. I ditched the Twitch affiliate program almost a year ago now, it feels like. Hot dang, been a minute, Flybaby. What's up, man? What's up, my guy? How you doing? It has been a minute. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape some more. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape some more. And kick out a box. There we go. This piece has a lot more scrap on the other side, but so does the one off to my left. What I'll probably do is finish off this side and grab the little bits on the one to my left, and then bounce around and get the other side of both. Gotta go eat. See you, Lou. Thank you for coming through. I will accept your invite when I get over to Discord, and hopefully we'll get to hook up and do some Astroneer soon. Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yep, gotta move the ship.
Engines online.
Oh, what fun it is to salvage. This will probably be my last load before we go back and sell. And the only reason I'm selling is in case the wipe goes in. Otherwise, I'd keep it stocked. Love how it's been about a year and it's back to Star Citizen. I've not done any of the salvage mining stuff. It's got its moments. Like, I enjoy it because I like the whole physicalized being out in space with something to do. It's not a super entertaining or glamorous mechanic, but it works. You know, and I like the having to go and move the boxes every so often. I enjoy that part. It's weird and I don't understand why I like it, but something in my little tiny brain likes it. I mean, sure, cool. The neat thing about the game is a little bit for everyone. Yes, absolutely. You don't have to go salvaging. You don't have to go mining. You don't have to go shooting people. You can do all of those. You don't have to go hauling stuff around, but you can. You know, so yeah. Definitely nice to have some mechanic for everybody. You don't have to go be a medical guy, but absolutely have and can. And I like that I'm not like. I think one of the things I like most is that I'm not skill bound to do a thing, right? Like, I love medical gameplay. I do. But there's nothing that says when I log in, that's the only thing my character's really going to be any good at. And I can be just as good at salvaging, just as good at mining, just as good at medical as I want to personally invest the time. Um, that's something I have big issue with in a lot of MMOs. A good example would be WoW. Like, I enjoyed WoW, but once you start down a path, it's like, well, that's who you are. I've not played since Medic stuff came out. That's what I wanted to do. Played for 5 minutes and got blown up right out of the port. So I haven't played much since. That sounds like a horrible experience. I'm sorry. I enjoy the medical, and I still go bounce around and do that once in a while. I don't think I've done that on stream lately, but I oftentimes will play off stream. And I like to go answer medical beacons. That's why I have the Carrick and the C8R, so that I can go. There is a certain contingent of people that like to put up medical beacons to try and get, you know, some entertainment killing a poor medic, which seems stupid, but that's why I like to take the C8R. If I lose it, no big deal. I don't want to lose my Carrick, though, because I invest a lot of time in getting it kitted out the way I want it. So when I lose it, it's a time sink to go fix it back.
Engines online.
Let's flip around to the other side of these two. I'm going to have to do this one first.
Engines offline.
It was a nice find right off the bat. Like 10 pieces of scrap just hanging out. I am surprised it didn't take me any time at all to find this. And go shuffle boxes again. I think the issue with the non-combat profession is CIG have previously focused too much on the FPS and space combat, so you almost always end up in combat. I like that there's at least always a chance that you will end up in combat, right? Like, I find that to be a good thing. Even as a non-combat player, like, I see there's a Machiel, but he's 32 million kilometers away. By the time I got to him, he'd probably have tapped out from boredom. But I like being able to go to those and know that it's a potluck, right? Like, it might end well, it might not. Wait, did I eject? I feel like I didn't eject. I did not eject. There we go. So I got 1, 2, 3 more boxes to get, and then we'll go sell and stuff. But yeah, I don't, as a non-combat person, I don't hate that combat is always around me. I like I don't know, I like the goosebumps of not knowing if I'm walking into a trap or if I'm walking in to save some guy who just like is about to lose all his shit for no reason. Wild West of space kind of days. Yes. That's also why you go in armed to the teeth. If you're worried about combat, you go in ready for combat, and then there's nothing to worry about. You came prepared. Stop doing that. Driving me nuts. I want the abrade, and even though it's said abrade, see that's abrade. You can tell by the width of the beam. It was going back to cinch. And it seems like if you drift off of the target, it'll switch to abrade. See, like it just switched to abrade for no reason. This is cinch. Tiny beams. And abrade. Big beams. This is what I want. I don't know why it does that. It's some kind of bug, but it'll switch randomly to cinch. I think the move for this is the next time I go out is to just take the cinches off the ship so that it can't switch. That way it's like forced on a braid. We gonna eject or what? There you go. I think the abrade is supposed to be a wider beam, but it misses a lot. But if you've got a full piece of scrap, it doesn't matter. Stop. Yeah, definitely taking them off the ship. Why? Oh no, my alt got timed out. Hold on, let me fix him real quick. Can't believe I did that. Oops. And I can't even click the OK button. Oh, thanks, CIG. Thanks for that. Here, so you guys can see what I'm dealing with. Game is running, but it's not. There we go. All right, back to my main. We'll let that load up. There. It's not a huge deal. I don't need the alt to be online all the time, but it's nice when you... Crap, forgot my gun. Open. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. You were fine up there. Can you not go back in your old spot? Ah, I bugged another spot. Okay. Guess that means we'll offload it all and go sell. Where's the carrot? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Center this. Engines on. And while we're doing that, join. I need to see the carrot. There it is. Up with it. That should be well clear of that ramp. I know, I want to leave the engines on, but I want to leave it frozen. Oh, that's not good. My alt did not spawn in the carrot where he should. That's bad. That's okay, he should still wake up in the carrot, but did not go to plan. Yep, he just woke up in the carrot. Ow. That looks painful. I don't recommend that style of landing, guys. Not good. He woke up in the seat instead of the med bed. I don't understand this game sometimes. Nose down a few degrees. Should be good. Perfect. All according to plan, indeed. Wait, I'm supposed to plan? Look at that. Ow. I've mastered that style of landing. Okay. Oops. Mistakes were made. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was bad. Little mistakes I can handle. Mistakes that fuck up the knocks I cannot handle. Go throw some of these in so I have some room to work. No. Oh, I was about to say, don't 30k on me now. The worst time. You go over. I do wish they'd give us a way to hold open doors. Like, if you know you're going to be coming in and out of a cargo hold 1,000 times, why would you want the door to shut every time? Or maybe you just want to depressurize your ship for fun. Whatever. Should be an option. Get a space door wedge. Yes. Or just like real doors where there's a switch up in the corner you can turn it to stay open. Ow. Hit myself with a large box of scrap metal. Open. That's more the task for my immersion. I mean, I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. I love just chucking the boxes over the balcony. That's immersive. This is how UPS does it right here. Just bye. Yeet it into the cargo hold and call it good. Any more boxes? There's just the one in the chamber now. Whee. It adds character contents. Yes. That was a neat transition. And yeet. I think it's only too high on that stack. If I remember right. Yeah, because that stack butts up against the bottom of the railing. So it's only a 2-high stack there. Okay, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 total in the hold. But we're going to do the for science thing of taking one of them off the grid. I want to take it all the way out of the cargo hold so that we know it's off grid. Did I just mess this up? Oh no, you have to be on the elevators. That's right. Go. Ah, you son of a bitch. Can I manipulate it from down here? Nope. I'm gonna have to move it off the elevator from on the elevator and then throw it up there. Science, indeed. So I'll just put this in the garage. Right here to see if number 21 sells. So that's 1 in the garage, and I'm just going to recount it to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 20 and 1. So yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 and the 1. Okay. Let me send this ship off to its doom. Because I no longer have a need for it. And I'm just going to reclaim it later anyway. Make sure I have nothing in the, yep. Nothing in it that way. Nothing in the gun racks. Nothing in generic storage. All right. Bring this down a little bit. Engage the engine. And make my way out. Could have gone out the side door for faster exit, but whatever. Whee! So long, ship. Come on, latch on somewhere. Traveled pretty far in that short period of time. I'm glad I didn't turn the speed up. So the short answer here is we're going to take this stuff back and sell it. And then I'm calling it a night because I don't need that ship anymore. There we go. I don't have to work so hard to get on board. Wonderful. Got it. Bye, Vulture. It was fun. It reels me into the ship. So the tractor beam, if it's got more mass than you, will pull you towards it, is the theory. Um, we don't know how that's going to be once they do the tractors with like the bigger gun and stuff. But right now, it's basically if it's something really massive, you can use it as like a Spider-Man type web thing. It's kind of cool. I like it. I do need to go save the life of my alt, or he's gonna die. Which doesn't really matter much, but still, probably a good thing to do. I think I'll go drink first and then save him. He's at 20%, but he'll be fine. Not something I would think would be added back in 2014, but yeah, neat idea. I mean, it just makes sense if you pull on an object in space, you know, that you're tiny, it's got mass, you would, in reality, you would impart a little bit of force on it, but it would mostly be pulling yourself to it. I need another bottle. That's good. My favorite part is knowing that that's physicalized so that my other character can come pick up what I just put down. More for the tractor beam handgun? Yeah, it's a nice attachment to the multi-tool. I thought it'd been in for a while, but I'm not sure how long. Oh god, stop spinning the ship. Engine's off so I can maneuver around. Am I? Yeah, I'm in the mix scene so you guys can see both. Let me go save him. This is the cheesier way to not have to like invest any money in food because the med bed will fill your food and almost fill your water. So use it, fill up, and then go drink water and you're good. Let me make sure my spawn point is still set here. Carrick has a med bed on board. Yeah, it has literally everything. Why do you think I live out of this thing? So, let me finish him and then I'll give you a tour of my Carrick and how I like to lay out my Carrick. It takes me about an hour, hour and a half to get my Carrick set up after wipe, which is why I really despise wipes. but it's totally worth it. Let me just drink this and then I'll give you the grand tour. Arg. Gonna make me put it on the floor so I can drink from it. Or maybe it's just not gonna let me drink. Oh, helmet. Stupid. How could I forget my stupid helmet? There we go. Drink up, buddy. There you go. Everything's 100%. Alright, so place this right there. Put him in the co-pilot seat, and then I'm going to log him off because I have no more need to have two characters on here. Oops, wrong button. Glad to see the veterans still try to drink with their helmets on. Hey, man, it's true. It's so true. Drop him out and bounce over to my main. Matter of fact, I can close Shadow altogether. I don't need to keep that open. There we go. Okay, so Flybaby, the tour of my character and the way I like to set it up. Obviously, I have an alt who's gone complete invisible because, well, it's better to have a beacon to get back to your ship. You saw the med bay. Go up to the top. Go. Of course, no character would be complete without a C8. I, of course, chose for the Rescue Edition with the red and yellow stripes on it. Nice little short-range jumps. If I'm going out to heal somebody I don't know, I will often get close with the Carrack and then fly the C8R for the last leg of the Quantum. That way, if I get killed, I just lose the C8R and I respawn on the Carrack, and life goes on. So, that's that. And then... come on, elevators. On the subdeck, I like to load all my favorite weapons. Got some P4ARs, some P8SCs, a couple of FS9s, a couple of BR2s. Got to have my Coda up there, my multi-tool with tractor, my med gun, all that stuff. Some spare rando weapons on the other side. Bro, I need this set up. This is what I'm saying. This is like I spend a lot of time setting up my Carrack before I go out and do anything. So a whole bunch of custodians, a couple of C-54s. I like these not because they're great guns, but because they're common, so it's easy to find ammo for them. Seal that up. Seal this up. Onto the front. Plenty of cargo space, so if you actually want to haul shit, you can haul shit. As right there. You know. And then in my garage, I like to have a Steve. And of course, got a shotgun on the Steve on one side. Got a C-54 on the other side. So if you forget to grab a gun on your way out, it's okay. It's on the Steve. Cyclone, same thing. Got to have a custodian on there. Forget what I had on this side. Another custodian. So 2 custodians on the Cyclone. So again, if you take the Cyclone, you forget a gun, it's fine. They're on the vehicles. And then I have a 1 SCU box that I like to put on the Cyclone so that if I'm driving up to a base, I can just bring that with me. So nothing in that one. And then I like to bring a 2 SCU box aboard so that if I'm doing a mission and I'm landing the Carrack close to the mission, I can bring the 2 SCU down into like bunkers and stuff to load up with guns and ammo and armor and all that. Can't wait for the 600i rework. Love my Carrack, but she's such a big ship. It's a big beast. But yeah, that's how I like to set up my Carrack. Oh, and of course, I like to have one fast bike just in case I want to like cruise around and do nothing for a little while. It's convenient. I don't think it has a gun holster on it though. I could be wrong about that. Let me grab a gun and find out. I don't think it did. I mean, it has storage, so in theory, I might be able to put a gun in there. Yeah, so you can put a gun in the external storage on it, but to me, that's a little cheesy. I like seeing them on the side. Check the other side just to make sure I'm not wrong, but yeah, no apparent gun storage anywhere on the thing. Put that back on the Steve. But yeah, that's how I prefer to lay out my Carrack. And now we'll go sell shit. Oh, the other thing I forgot, Flybaby. I do, and I'm sure you saw this already, I do like to put a small box up here in the galley, which makes sense, and I like to load it with food and drink. I don't know how these ended up in here. They really should have been in the ship, but, you know, food, drink. That way it makes sense. You come to the galley to get food and drink. It's in a generic box, so anybody on board the ship can go open the box and get food and drink. Instead of having to worry about, well, can you drop one for me? No, go to the galley. Go to the galley and get what you need. Leave me alone. Alright, let's go home.
Enfield Aerospace. All systems online.
Food, paste, lemon drink, the essentials. Hey, man, the bare minimums for my crew. I look at it this way. If you forgot to bring the delicacies, then you eat what I give you. That's my logic. So when people join me, it's like, yeah, help yourself, but no choices. It'll keep you alive, though, and that's all that matters. And we're out. I definitely, after the wipe, plan to get a upgraded quantum drive. That's probably the first thing I'll do after the wipe is upgrade the quantum on this Carrack. There's no point in buying upgrades, right? Oh, the fun joys of quantuming home. from that nice random spot on the halo. That was a good spot. I should have started quantum before giving the tour. That would be a little closer. But I didn't think about it. Well, we've made it to a different orbit. More to go. Alright, I just installed and spawned at Area 18. It feels a little clunky. Any for sure settings I should mess with? I have no idea. I haven't messed with settings in a very long time. I'm kind of cheating because I'm on my work laptop. So the system you're watching me stream on has a 3090 Ti and a Ryzen 9. What is that? 6000 series, whatever the 6000 series 9 is. Um, so yeah, it plays well with stock settings. But I also don't go to Area 18. So there's that. I'm a new Babbage kind of guy. It just feels so slow. But yeah, sorry, man. I really don't know what optimal is anymore. I'd probably say turn off the clouds, turn off the motion blur, um, turn off the hints. Freaking can't stand the hint system. Um, maybe medium across the board if you need some extra CPU, GPU. Okay, just moved it from very high to high and it's good. Oh, okay, good, good, good. There you go then. I should never watch the map. It's like watching the water boil. Same concept. 37 is trying its best. Listen, man, I can't say anything. My actual personal machine is running an R9 390, so about that. It struggles. It'll play SC, but it's not the same experience as what you're seeing. Come on. Move faster. Just want to sell my shit so I can go find a place and log out. That's it. I gotta for science this thing, and then I'm out. Work in the morning and all. Go, ship, go. We're almost there. Could be shader compilation, but you could look at CIG site for possible optimizations. I did not even think about that. New Babbage, here we come.
Quantum drive is now on.
Such a pretty ship. What is it you like about New Babbage? That it feels like it's a clean city. I know that's a weird thing to care about in a game, but it just, I don't know. I like the medical aspect of games, and it feels more hospital-like clinical and sanitary, and just and really that's just to do with like the gloss white everywhere. It's not anything actual tangible. Um, I don't know, and it seems relatively stable to me. Obviously, the trains sometimes get crazy, but when the trains go wonky, I can usually work around it here. Like, for example, I've had issues getting up the elevators at the spaceport. So what I've done is gone back over to the Commons, used the garage at the Commons to grab like a Cyclone or an Ursa, and drive over to the spaceport. And usually the other set of elevators work just fine. So I've been able to get around things by being able to be both inside and outside traveling from different buildings. So there's that. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's mostly just that I like the look of it. It's an aesthetic choice. I don't hate the other places. I just don't. I choose not to go there. Where shall I
Proceed to
land?
assigned landing bay.
I get what you mean. New Babbage got me with that industrial espionage tech demo mission from CIG at Sitcon. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. When they first showed jump points. Yep. Me and my Cuddy Red do humanitarian work out here at Area 18. We even dabble a bit in Area 17 as well. Wow. That's awesome. That's a ship I haven't really taken out much that I should definitely give some love to, is my Cuddy Red. I'll be honest with you, I'm waiting for the Apollo. That's my dream ship. Can he line it up in first-person view? Apparently not. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh no. Go forward. We got this. It's fine. It's totally fine. I knew I couldn't do that. I had to try though.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
One with the two versions, triage. Apollo Medevac and triage, I think, are the two, if I remember right. Eating some profits in that repair job for slamming the back of my ship into the hangars.
What, Zero? Is that 100%?
That last one AUEC never finishes. Like, why put it there? Engines off. Alright, let's go for science this. 20 or 21? That is the question. Geek the Freak, what's up, man? How you doing? What's 7, sir?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Invocaric store.
Please visit us again.
My protege. The Empire's victory cutting
Did I ever put my helmet back on?
where creative innovation
I should probably do that.
is innovative creativity.
My luck, I'll float through somewhere that has like no atmo and die. It's happened. The Metro Loop. Oh, good timing. Good timing.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Hey, you made it. Very nice. 318's working great. It's mostly been a good experience for me. Even I think I had one weekend that I couldn't play at all. Like I think it was just like Saturday night through late Sunday. I couldn't play at all, but other than that, it's been fine. Even launch day wasn't as bad for me as it seemed for most. So I don't know. I didn't get the 19004 until a few days in. And then it was like I said, the 1 or 2 days. I think it was a Saturday and a Sunday.
Nearing next stop. The
Comments.
cap.
This guy's lost. What's up, Alanon 07, sir? I'm not going to be on too much longer. We're going to for science something. I've got 20 boxes on grid and 1 box off grid, and we're going to see what it'll let me sell and what it won't. But first, I have to do my civic duty here, which might not be too bad today. It looks clean. Oh, no, there's a couple. Damn it, people. Do not be the people that do this. Not cool. Keep New Babbage clean. I sell 20 to 24 all the time on the Vulture with a cargo grid of 12. Aha! So that tells me the answer to our for sciencing questions. I'm not getting paid to be the janitor. I'm doing what's right. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These vegans just built different, man. I mean, if all I ate was plants, I'd probably act like that too. Probably act like that too. There's nothing over here. Ugh. It's not that hard. Very simple task. Got it. We're good. Grass is clean. Place is all clean. Okay, good. They should give us like 1 credit for recycling. I think so. I would be cool with that. You know, I was saying that, Geek, but like what I'd really like to see is so take these bins, right? Put either a flippy lid, you know, like the ones where you put it in on one side and the lid spins and then it like levels out, or have like a motion activated lid so that as people approach, it opens and closes, right? So when you put a drink in there, you walk away, it closes. They can despawn those entities because nobody can see them, and it looks like the trash just has like some chute behind it or something. That's it. That's all they need to do. And give us 1 AUEC for that. Put all those bottles in your inventory and sell them for 1 to 2 AU, depending on where you sell them. That is not as immersive as putting them in a bin, right? Or a machine. If there was like a machine everywhere there's a bin, would be cool. But throwing them, inventory shouldn't exist. I'll start with that. We shouldn't have an inventory. That should not be a thing. It's silly to me that that's the thing. Trade and Development Division. It isn't. They're just saying they are paying you for them if you want to take the time. Yeah, I suppose. But I feel like it should be more gamified. Anvil car wreck. That thing. Oh. What are these two dead spots? 21. Okay, so it sees all 21. I guess somehow another box made it off grid. Confirm. Yeah, it was on grid when we were on the ship. I don't know what happened. Accept. There we go. And now I have 439k AUEC. Yay! Phenomenal. Vulture's weird. Sometimes the boxes don't show when you sell. You have to replace the grid items and it all shows back. Yeah, I've had some mixed things with the Vulture. Yeah. I've had the empty spots that there's no chance of ever filling. I had 3 of those on the ship today. It's just weird. I'm gonna miss this one, aren't I? Nope, made it.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I hope they get a lot of that squared away in the .1 patch. I want to initiate my Vulture timer and get my Carrick out of New Babbage before I log out. I've had those empty spots in multiple ships now, not the Vulture yet. The Vulture's the only ship I've had it in. But, in fairness, there's only 2 ships I carry things in, and that's the Carrick and the Vulture, so... I haven't really had a lot of variety of ships to experience it in.
Nearing next stop.
Yeah, that thing looked like it was trying to bug out. Open. Had the issue on the Reclaimer, Freelancer Max, Cutlass Black, and Nomad. Wow. Then I would imagine it's only a matter of time before I get it on my Carrick. I mean, fixed is a very fluid terms when we're talking about CIG, right? Like, you could say they fixed it, but that doesn't mean it's fixed.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
From all of us at
Let's go.
welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
8. Thank you.
Please visit us again.
The fix for the Reclaimer elevator, you leave the bottom of the ship and enter the side, then log out in the bed, back in, elevator is fixed. Until it breaks again. Why does this not surprise me? Does not surprise me at all. That seems legit. Yep, my off-grid box disappeared. And all my on-grid boxes disappeared. Perfect. Everyone not the owner of the reclaimer has to leave the ship before you bedlog, because you can't log out in a ship you don't own. That's true. That is so unfortunately true. Let me top off my health too before I go messing about. Oh, the med bed is so nice. And make sure I'm set here. Yep. I love how my alt, who is logged out, persists in the ship through a relog. Like, he's technically there. No bed logging, Geek, but it's weird because there's a persistence thing where if... So, like, my alt was in the co-pilot seat over there. I quit with him, so, like, he's logged out and actually closed the client and everything. My main can now bed log. Tomorrow, assuming there's no patch or wipe or anything, I can log in my main, the Carrick spawns, log in my alt, he'll spawn in that chair. It's the coolest thing. So it's not terrible that they can't bed log, because they don't need to bed log, they just need to log in a seat. And that, so far, has worked for me with 2 characters. I have not tried it with like 3, 4, 5 people, so don't know how that goes.
All systems online.
You are clear to launch.
Such a pretty ship. Doesn't always work. The bug is the unstowed bug. I don't know what the unstowed bug is. It's worked 100% of the time for me and my alt. And I've done it easily a dozen times. It may be like specific to something, you know, that's being done, or the number of people, or hell, even the server might impact it. But so far, it's worked for me. There she is. Menu shows when you try to log on that tune, and it won't let you log in. I could see that possibly happening if I tried to log them in at the same time. Oh, I'm not on for much longer, Lou. I'm almost ready to wrap it up. I just sold all the cargo in New Babbage and respawned my ship, healed up, and now I'm just taking it to a parking spot out in dead space so that I don't have to log in and go through all the usual motions to get started when I want to get on. I will target Crew L5. Perfect. And it's a straight shot. I don't have to go to an orbital marker. Phenomenal. me get clear of Microtech and then bedlog. And we're officially out of Microtech space.
Quantum drive is now off.
So is your ship vulnerable and persisting, or does it disappear with you? It disappears when the pilot bedlogs. So, well, and I imagine it disappears anytime the pilot logs out. I haven't really tested that, but where I am, the odds of somebody just stumbling across this, even if it did persist, is like almost non-existent. I mean, this is what, 685,000 kilometers at a weird angle from what is that? Sorry, 712,000 kilometers from Microtech. Like the odds of somebody actually stopping exactly here doesn't really happen. Engines off.
Offline.
Yeah, you can bedlog if you want. So if you don't bedlog, you're going to wake up in like either the last station you visited or your home base and have to spawn your ship and reclaim your ship. I like to bedlog. So I come in here and I go to my bed, lie down, and log out. So that when I log on a day, 3, 4 days from now, I wake up right here on the ship with all my shit. So that's why I prefer to do this. Pirate NPC spawns are lawful NPC. No, they won't. Alanon, not where I'm at. So that's not a thing. Once you're outside of the sphere of influence of Microtech, there are no pirate spawns. There are no NPC spawns at all. Here, there's no NPC spawns. NPC spawns only happen within the SOI of the planets or the Lagranges. I've never encountered one on the air in Halo. Never, not once, 0. And I spend countless hours in the Halo. I've not had either pirates or the good guys, whatever they're called, Crusader. I've not had any of those. But as soon as I'm outside of these SOIs, I'm usually never see them. And I'm not kidding. I spend countless hours in the Halo. I don't know how you've encountered them unless it was some weird bug. That's really weird to me. I believe you. It's just really weird. But yeah, then I log out. And this way, when I log back in, no matter what server I end up on, I end up with my ship and my stuff. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah, that's my cue to go to bed. I haven't yet in 318, but 317, yes. See, I never had it in 317 either. That's really odd to me, man. I believe you, like I said, it's just really odd. Oh, no sweat, man. And thank you for the follow, GS Possum. I appreciate it, man. Welcome officially to the stream. But on that note, guys, it is my bedtime. It's 10:30 at night here, and I got to be up super early, so I got a 5 a.m. wake up, and yeah. All the love. I do appreciate you guys for being here, and I will see you next time. Lou, I haven't forgotten you. I'll get your invite accepted as soon as I bounce over to Discord. Have a great night, guys, and I will see you next time.